Good evening. Tonight we bring you a story that is reverberating across the globe, a story of military might, strategic calculation, and the ever-shifting balance of power. Our top story, a U.S. Air Force strike deep in the remote, rugged mountains of Yemen. This was not just any operation, it was a display of power and precision, executed with remarkable speed and secrecy. The weapon of choice? The B-2 Spirit stealth bomber, one of America's most secretive and technologically advanced aircraft, capable of evading radar and delivering its payload with pinpoint accuracy. This mission sent a clear and unmistakable message. American air power can reach any target, anywhere in the world, at any time, no matter how remote or well defended. The world is watching closely. This event has shifted conversations in capitals from Beijing to Moscow and from London to Riyadh, as leaders assess the implications for global security. Yemen's long and brutal civil war has created a power vacuum, allowing hostile groups to threaten vital shipping lanes and launch attacks on neighboring countries, destabilizing the region. The recent discovery of advanced weapons caches in Yemen raised alarms in Washington and among U.S. allies, sparking urgent discussions about the growing threat. In response, leaders decided that decisive action was necessary, not just to address the immediate threat in Yemen, but to send a powerful signal of strength and resolve to the world. With tensions rising globally, the B-2 mission was carefully calibrated, a demonstration of U.S. capability and commitment, designed to deter adversaries without escalating into a wider conflict. The strike was meticulously planned. The objective was to destroy a specific threat, while also sending a broader message of deterrence to those who might challenge U.S. interests. News of the strike broke early, sending shockwaves through international markets and igniting urgent discussions in diplomatic channels around the world. The Pentagon quickly confirmed the operation's success, emphasizing the precision of the strike and the measures taken to avoid civilian casualties, underscoring America's commitment to responsible action. Yet, questions remain. Why was this moment chosen? What exactly was hidden in those fortified bunkers? And what does this bold move mean for the fragile balance of global security? Tonight we'll dig deeper, answering those questions and exploring the far-reaching impact of this extraordinary mission on the world stage. Stay with us as we uncover the story behind the strike, bringing you exclusive analysis and expert insight. The world has changed overnight, and we're here to help you understand what comes next. What makes the B-2 Spirit so special? Why is it considered one of the most advanced aircraft ever built? It's not just a bomber, it's a ghost in the sky, moving with a silence and mystery that few can match. The B-2's flying wing design and smooth, seamless surfaces make it nearly invisible to enemy radar, allowing it to slip through hostile airspace undetected. Its secret coating absorbs radar signals, making it almost impossible to track, even for the most sophisticated detection systems. Even advanced air defenses might mistake it for a bird, not a bomber. Its unique shape and low profile help it blend into the sky, confusing both radar and the human eye. Engines are buried deep inside, cooling exhaust and hiding heat from missiles. This design reduces its infrared signature, making it hard for heat-seeking weapons to lock on. The B-2 can fly over 6,000 miles on one tank, and with mid-air refueling, it can reach any point on the planet, giving it truly global reach. It launches from the US, strikes anywhere, and returns home, no foreign base needed. This means it can operate independently, without relying on overseas support. With just 2 highly trained pilots, it handles the most dangerous and complex missions, flying for hours over enemy territory. Only about 20 exist, each costing over $2 billion. Their rarity and price reflect their unmatched capabilities and advanced technology. The B-2 is reserved for targets protected by the world's toughest defenses, places where no other aircraft could survive. Where other planes would be shot down, the B-2 slips through undetected, bypassing even the most advanced missile shields. It's the key to unlocking heavily guarded locations, opening doors that would otherwise remain closed to conventional forces. In simple terms, the B-2 is America's ultimate stealth weapon, a symbol of technological dominance and strategic power. It goes where others can't, and no one sees it coming. Its presence is felt only after the mission is complete. That's what made it perfect for the Yemen strike, delivering a powerful message, while remaining invisible until the job was done. The mission began at Whiteman Air Force Base, Missouri, the B-2's only home. 2 bombers took off under darkness, crossing the Atlantic, Europe, and the Middle East. Their route avoided hostile airspace, and the pilots endured over 30 hours in the cockpit. Air-to-air refueling was critical, meeting tankers and radio silence high above the ocean. As they neared Yemen, stealth became vital, flying low, using terrain for cover, and relying on advanced sensors. The goal: reach the target, strike, and vanish before the enemy knew they were there. After dropping their bombs, the B-2s turned for home, refueled again, and landed safely in Missouri. The mission's success was a testament to the pilot's skill and the aircraft's unmatched capabilities. This was global reach in action. No target too far, no defense too strong. The world took notice. The B-2 proved its legend once again. The targets weren't ordinary buildings. They were bunkers buried deep in Yemen's mountains. Protected by rock and concrete, these sites were command centers and weapons workshops. Intelligence pinpointed their location, a major victory using satellites, drones, and human sources. Inside long-range missiles and attack drones threatening US forces and global shipping. The risk? These weapons could one day carry non-conventional warheads. The group controlling the bunkers had made direct threats against American allies. Destroying these hardened sites was a top priority. Regular bombs wouldn't work. Only a specialized strike could collapse the mountain and eliminate the threat. The area was heavily defended. No-go for most aircraft, but not for the B-2. The mission aimed to destroy the bunkers, disrupt enemy leadership, and send a message: nowhere is safe. The strike set back their capabilities for years. To destroy deep, heavily fortified bunkers, the B-2s needed more than just standard bombs. They needed specialized bunker busters, designed for the toughest targets. The weapon of choice for this mission was the GBU-57 Massive Ordnance Penetrator, or MOP, a bomb engineered for maximum impact. Weighing an incredible 30,000 pounds, the MOP is built to pierce through layers of rock and reinforced concrete, burrowing deep before detonating underground. Guided by advanced GPS technology, it can strike targets with pinpoint accuracy from altitudes as high as 40,000 feet, ensuring minimal risk to the aircraft. The MOP's massive explosion creates a shockwave so powerful, it collapses bunkers from within, like triggering an artificial earthquake beneath the earth. Each B-2 stealth bomber is capable of carrying 2 MOPs, enough firepower to turn even the most secure underground fortress into rubble. This combination of stealthy delivery and overwhelming destructive force is what truly sets the US military apart from any adversary. The B-2 delivered its deadly payload without warning, invisible to enemy radar and defenses. The MOP ensured that nothing survived below ground, obliterating even the deepest bunkers. This pairing of ghostly stealth and unstoppable force solved a problem no other air force in the world could tackle. The mission's success depended on both the advanced aircraft and its devastating weapon working in perfect harmony. In Yemen, the B-2 and MOP proved to be an unstoppable combination, changing the course of the conflict. The world watched in awe as the future of warfare unfolded before their eyes. Precision, power, and surprise, delivered in a single, unforgettable strike. News of the B-2 strike spread fast, sparking global reactions. America's allies quietly supported the move, seeing it as necessary for regional stability. They welcomed the show of US resolve and leadership. Russia and China condemned the strike, calling it aggression and a violation of sovereignty. For them, the B-2's reach was a direct challenge to their own defenses. Smaller nations watched with anxiety. Some saw a warning, others a reassurance. At the United Nations, diplomats debated the legality and wisdom of the action. But the real message was for hostile groups and nations: nowhere is safe from American reach. The strike demonstrated that distance and secrecy offered no protection. The psychological impact was as powerful as the bombs themselves. The world was reminded, the US can strike anywhere, anytime. The Yemen mission shows the power of the B-2, but what's next? The B-2's technology is decades old, and rivals are developing new ways to counter stealth. The US is already building the future, the B-21 Raider. The B-21 is stealthier, more reliable, and designed for the digital battlefield. It will work with drones and satellites, multiplying its impact. The Air Force plans to build at least 100, making stealth power more common. Future missions will blend human pilots and AI with drones scouting and jamming ahead. The B-2's legacy will live on in the B-21 and beyond. Air power is evolving, faster, smarter, and more connected than ever. The ghost in the sky will keep flying, shaping the future of global security.